Hey everybody, how are you? Today is Wednesday, January 7th. Thank you for joining me. I am Carrie Ritchie, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm excited to share all kinds of fun, brand new year, all new Stampin' Up! News and new cards and all kinds of fun stuff to share with you today. So if you are joining me, come on and say hi so I know you're here. And okay. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm on the right page here. Yeah, good. Yay. Okay, so I'm so excited I get to share the new catalog with y'all today because it's official. It started on the yesterday on the 6th was the first day, and I stayed up till 1:30. Got my order placed, and I can't wait till it comes in. It's not coming in until Tuesday, but I'm looking forward to seeing the new goodies. So I just thought I'd share some of my favorite things in this new catalog. There's new kits that just came out. I've got where to put that. It's in my stuff. I'll show you the new kits in just a minute. There's 3 new kits that are available. They're really cute. I can't wait to show you. So just kind of going through this quickly. There's new scrapbooking kits that you can get everything you need to make scrapbook pages. Beach time. There's days like these, memories and more. You can make cards out of these, or you can use them to fit in our 6x8 little mini scrapbooks. Ephemera packs, love notes. There's just all kinds of goodies that are available. This new reason to celebrate, it covers like basically all of the holidays in there. I think the only one missing is Thanksgiving. Well, Christmas isn't in there either, but it's got all the rest of the holidays in there, and some great words. And there's a welcome baby, family ties, Valentine's Day. This is like a large Happy Valentine's Day stamp, and a new suite called the Lovely and Beautiful Suite. It's got Simply Beautiful bundle and Beautifully Created, which I love. These kind of label dies. They nest and they're really pretty. Plus they've got these other dies that coordinate with the stamps and the lovely paper. It's called Lovely and Beautiful Designer Series paper. It's a specialty paper. It's got gold foil on it, so it's a little fancy paper. And yeah, there's some gold foil pieces there. And look at how big the beautiful die cut flowers are. They're so pretty. And then this is Made with Love Sweet Collection. And I did not purchase this kit. Valentine's, I don't have a Valentine. I do make Valentines for my grandbabies, but yeah, I didn't buy a set, but I did fall in love with this embossing folder. So I got it. I can't wait. This is what we're going to make our cards with today. So Hearts of Love is the 3D embossing folder that is so pretty. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. It is $11. You can order it. It is number 167071. And it is a fabulous die. And then the stamps are great. Did I say die? I'm sorry, embossing folder. The dies are great that go with the stamps. They coordinate together. And the paper is so pretty, all Valentine-y. Is that a word? Valentine-y? And there's some cute gusseted bags. Of course, you can use the mini alphabet dies to make words. And this one, they had inked the embossing folder before they embossed it. So they rolled, like brayered it on there and then embossed, and it gives it that cool look. Look at this cute Easter Joy. It's an Easter basket, and look at the dies, and it cuts all of these different strips to weave through your basket. So it's got the bunnies, and to me that looks like a little chocolate chocolate bunny you can put in your Easter basket. And yeah, all of these cute cards. Look at how fabulous the paper is. It's just all pastels and springy colors. And then there's a new gingham ribbon, and then some specialty paper, pleasant patterns. So it's a lot of fun. Anyway, this grass, you can make grass just by using the dies that cut that out. And then I wanted to show you here. So you die cut the basket and the strips, and you can just weave them in and out and then trim it to fit your basket. And this one they've made into a 3D basket. Isn't that cute? So fun. Such a great Easter set. This is on its way, Nature Walk Suite. I didn't get the suite, I just got the Nature Symphony bundle. And I got these, which I'll show y'all. They're really pretty. They're called faux bronze pentagons. And I think they are great with this like kind of masculine set, but it's also floral leaves, you know. But then I think these would also work really good. I'll show you all the boardwalk set, and you can put these on your boardwalk pieces. And then I also love these for the gears and textures. That is my favorite out of the whole catalog, is the gears and textures. And I've already made cards with that. Y'all can go back and look at past videos to see that. But I did have to get this paper. I got a couple packs of that. It's fabulous, gorgeous paper. I'll show it to you. It's right here. I'll just show it off because it's so pretty. So it has got all like, let's just pull it out and share it. So you can tell I've used it. So look at how fabulous these like painting designs are. And then the back of it's got cool designs too that are more like geometric or just kind of watercolor. Not watercolor. It looks like paint techniques. Oops, sorry. I got that gorgeous pretty peacock. And how fun is that? And I love the words. And this is like they've taken a big dauber and just twisted all over the whole paper. It's just earthy tones and just really pretty paper. I had to share that with y'all. And this is called Nature Walk Designer Series paper. Let's see if I can fit it back in here. Okay, and moving on. This is also, that's how the artist designed the paper. So she had a dauber and was just making some circles on there, all swirly. So pretty. I like when they show us behind the scenes of like how the paper was, you know, designed, or the stamps. I like that. Cute as a bug. It's got all the little bugs and mushrooms and flowers. I've gotten these. They're so cute. The Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes. So there's like little water droplets, I think, and then the little ladybugs, and then the dies you've got, and some fun ribbon and paper. Look at all the cute things you can do with that set. And then we've got the Beach Boardwalk, which is fabulous for scrapbooking. If you like to go to Disney World or Six Flags, in Arlington we had Six Flags over Texas. And then I know there's one in San Antonio, and I don't even know where all the Six Flags are, but the roller coaster and the Ferris wheel are just the main objects of this stamp set and dies. This one is the die, and this is the stamp set, and you get 3 palm trees and some stars. Hey sunshine, celebrate, enjoy the ride, happy birthday. And look at all the cute dies that come with it. So you can die cut the little things to embellish your Ferris wheel. And then there's the seats that if you want to like die cut those to put on your roller coaster, make it 3D pop. These are puffy stickers, and then the fabulous Beach Boardwalk Designer Series paper. It's just all pastel and fun colors. And here they've made the designs with blending brushes and ink. And then we've got Sunshine and Tulips bundle, which is stamps and dies. Really pretty set there. It's real versatile. Then we've got our Woolly Friends, the little sheep with the dies and flowers. and great words. And this is kind of a punny set. It's got you're simply fabulous and you make me happy. It's got a little bee, flowers, you can put a little bell on your sheep or little bows. It's just really cute little sheep. And then the punch. Did I say dies? I'm sorry, I meant punch. And punch out the different pieces of your sheep. And then I've got this one on order. I can't wait till it comes in. Hope, joy, and love. And you can use the O in all of these words, or you can substitute and put one of these shapes in there instead. So they've got the dies that cut them out also. So there is fill the world with joy, hope, or love, wishing you joy, hope, or love, or so much joy, hope, or love. So there's a world, a snowflake, a dove, praying hands, a star, what is that ribbon called? It's like a care ribbon, like for cancer. You know, it's a care ribbon. I can't remember what it's called. And then a heart. So it's got a great set of stamps, 14 stamps and 12 dies that cut out all these different shapes. So it's a great set. And then of course my favorite set I love, love, love is Gears and Textures. It's got all of these cool gear stamps and different shapes, a light bulb, just splatters, circles, all kinds of cool stuff, and then the dies. And some of them cut out the shapes, and then mostly they just cut out their own shapes. So I've had a lot of fun with that set. Actually, I made a card, and I was considering making this for my Valentine's class, but I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I think I'm going to change the colors. I kind of dirtied the gears with some smoky slate ink after I die cut 5 different colors of pinks. But I'm not sure what that one needs. So if you have any ideas, let me know how to change that up. That's not one we're making today, but I just thought I'd share that. And it's a work in progress. How about that? Joyful Squares bundle. Square Snippets designer series paper. So I think they all are like maybe 3 by 3. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it's 12 by 12, they got to be 4 by 4 then, right? So you cut them in 4 by 4 shapes and get all different patterns. And then there's the Greenery Lane bundle, which is really fun because it's got these stamps and these dies and the great words. Wishing you well, here for you, love and hugs, and thank you. And then it also coordinates with the fabulous Greenery Lane washi tape. So you can line up your dies to cut out the washi tape there. So I think for this, I'm not positive, but I think you unroll the tape and put it onto some white cardstock, basic white, and then you die cut it. I think. I'm not positive. If y'all know, let me know. And here's some more Valentine's stuff. This one's called Love Story. And this one doesn't have dies. It just has stamps. It's a great set. And then the 2-tone cardstock, and then the Made with Love designer series paper. This one comes with a sticker sheet that's got all those fun things on it. And then we've got Exploring Nature, which is great for scrapbooking the great outdoors. It looks like maybe they're at, does it say? Latanoa? I'm not sure where that is. It kind of reminds me of Garden of the Gods in Colorado, but anyway, all of your fun hiking trips, camping trips, anything outdoorsy, this would be fun. And this paper is the same as I just showed you, except this one comes with a sticker sheet too for you to use. And then Beach Time coordinates with the boardwalk, Sweet Beach Boardwalk. But there's all these beachy words and flowers, hibiscus, some 2-tone cardstock. Beach Boardwalk, that's the same paper as before, but this is just, it's added on a sticker sheet. So you can do really quick scrapbooking with this. And then we've got All in a Row embossing folder, Sparkle Dot Essentials, Mixed Up Pattern, designer series paper. This one is fun. You can make your own postcards to send to people. addressed to you. So it's got the lines that you can stamp inside the different shapes and add these shapes to the opening here. And then the fun words there. This is a $1 Million Achiever inspired Sonia Schulte. And then we've got shell collecting. So it's a reversible. You can, I think what you do is stamp this one and then flip it over and use this one, because that looks like it lines up with that, and then those two. So you just kind of use, you know, the reverse side of it. It's cool that way. Then we've got Aspen Grove. That I love birch trees and aspen trees, and the way the leaves sparkle in the sunshine. That's one of my favorite trees. I love them. They just make me happy. I remember going up to Duluth. Where is it in Minnesota where it's Lake Superior? Is that Duluth? Got my memory. I'm getting old. Anyway, we went up there, and the drive from Minneapolis to... Gosh, I'm thinking that's not right. What is that? Maybe it's Duluth. I don't know. Anyway, the drive up there was just like all these aspen trees and birch trees. I'm not really sure the difference between the two, honestly. But anyway, it was just beautiful with the sparkling leaves. And then this is another one. I'm so excited to get this one. This set is called Prayers and Promises. Hey, Shirley, good morning. Thanks for joining me. But I love the words in this set, so I couldn't wait to order this one, and my friend Donna ordered this one too, so I can't wait for it to come in. But it's got praying that the Lord's promises will bring you hope and comfort in the days ahead. So sorry for your loss. I'm here for you. He cares for you. Keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. As you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may your hope heal your heart. Sending love, give it to God. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. May you feel God's care and healing as you recover, and then always. And I just feel like sometimes I don't know what to write in a sympathy card. I'm grieving the loss of my boys, and you know, sometimes people are worried, are they going to say the right thing? Are they going to say the wrong thing? But I feel like all of these words just really capture what I feel like my heart would say to someone that's going through grief and loss, and especially sharing the love of Jesus with them. I feel like Jesus is the only thing, well, that and my friends and family that have stuck with me throughout my loss, but Jesus is what gets me through each day, you know? I mean, he's the reason. Yeah, there's a pretty embossing folder. Product of the month. We're talking about all this in just a second. I wanted to share real quick the online exclusives, and I'm sorry it's so small. I wish I could have printed it bigger, but there is Lovely Blossoms Sweet Collection. So all of these aren't in a catalog, but they are online. You can go on and look at them. And then there's Gliding Garden Swing, which is so cute. You can make it into a bench. You can make it into a swing. Peaceful Dock for all the fishermen in your lives. I need that one for my family members that love to fish. Fragrant Layers. Yeah, that just shows the individual pieces. And then there's Blessed Beginnings. So this would be good for Easter, baptism, wedding, all of those different events. Then there's Lovely Arrangements with the dies that go with them. There's some clouds in this one. That's fun. And then this just shows, I got the Lovely Stripes embossing folder too. I'm excited for that to come in. So yeah, that is all of that. And then one more thing I wanted to show you. I'm using today, one of the papers I'm using is the Petunia Pop. It's the two-tone cardstock. It is a lot of fun. I know I wasn't really sure how I was going to like it, and I ended up getting some when they were on sale, and I really, really do like it. So it comes with two colors. So this is the darker shade and the lighter shade of Petunia Pop. But it has a white core, so if you sand it, you get the white inside. So let's keep on with our info here. Sorry, I'm getting all this stuff out of the way. Oh, you know what? A few more things here. Bonus days is happening now. So for every $50 that you spend from now until February 2nd, you earn a $5 coupon. And after you place your order, the coupon codes will get emailed to you. So make sure you use your valid email address, and then make sure you write down the codes or take a picture of them or save it. I saved mine in a file on my Yahoo email that says, that is bonus days. I labeled it bonus days, and I saved them there so I can have them. And then you'll redeem them from February 3rd to February 28th. You can use as many coupon codes as you want during the checkout. Just make sure to separate each code by a space. So that's a great deal. You get one for every 50. You spend $150, you get 3. So that's $15 coupons that you can use. And then also the product of the month. Last month, it was some pretty True Blue paper. This month, I can't wait to share with you because it's so exciting. This Fabulous Sayings, and it's funny because I counted 11 and it says 10, and guess what? That's a boo-boo. So it should say 11. There's 11 stamps that come with that. They're photopolymer and it's in the new packaging. But look at all these great words. You're on my mind. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Hooray. Sending love. Just because. There are simply no words for this. Hello to a fabulous friend, and you can do anything. So you can get this for only $5 instead of normally that would be anywhere from 20 on up, right? But it's after you spend a $75 order, and it needs to be $75 after you use your host reward or your Stampin' Rewards or any discounts that you've used. Just you spend $75, you add this $5 to it, and you can get the stamps. They are while supplies last, so get them while you can. Actually, that's the one. And I think the paper from last month is still available. That's the True Blue. And then also today is the last day for my 20% off discount. It does not work for the any of my other like free class packets or free cards, or it doesn't count for product of the month or bonus days because of the way I have to place the order. But today is the last day for that. So you get, you can go online and shop with me at carrieritchie.stampinup.net. And don't place your order though. Email it to me at carrie0823@yahoo.com. And I will get the order placed for you and then send you an invoice with the total that you can pay me. But today is the last day for that. A little Christmas, Happy New Year gift from me. Then our paper pumpkin for January, you need to sign up by the 10th if you want it. And it's a Valentine's one called Special Delivery. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 different designs. And then also these are the 3 new kits I wanted to show you that are so cute. I think this would be so perfect for kids. It's called Adopt a Pet. It's $15, and it makes 4 little pets and their little houses, their cages that they go in, and it comes with little adoption papers. It's so precious. Then that Butterfly Garden is $24, and it makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 different designs with the envelopes and then everything you need to put that together. And then the last one is Lots to Love. It's $15, and it makes 9 cards, and it's flowers. So I think that, lastly is my classes. I've got a card class January 16th, which is a week from Friday. You know what? The deadline is tomorrow to sign up for that one. So you can take one of 2 classes. You can take the 4-card class for $20. You make 4 cards, $20, and and it's birthday this month. I'm sorry. And then, or you can make 20 cards. So you make 5 designs, 5 cards of 4 different designs, and it's $38, or it's only $18 with a minimum order, a $35 order. So yeah, you just need to bring your adhesive. And then I'm having a Valentine card class on Thursday, January 22nd at 6 p.m. We make 4 cards for $20. And the 3 cards that we're making today, we're going to be making plus another one. So these were the cards we made last week. And the lucky winner is Miss Anna. So congratulations for winning these with the fun, beautiful gallery paper and the Inspiring Imperfections stamp set. So I'll get those to you, Anna. And then the Hearts of Love is what we're going to use today. Well, I'll wait on those. So let's go ahead and get started. I've pre-done a lot of the work to save time, but we've got a piece of basic white, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. We'll just fold it in half at 4 1/4. And then I've cut a piece of Petunia Pop, and I've run it through the embossing folder this way, which it's easy to do because there's a line on here for you to keep it straight. So you just put your cardstock or paper or whatever you want in there, and then push it through. Make sure your edge is going in first. And so then we've got this. So we're going to sand this first. So I've got a sanding block. You can use regular sandpaper, whatever you want to use, but this is the two-tone paper, so you can see it's lighter on that side. But we're just going to go over our hearts to make the whites pop out. Just kind of going in circles, and I just use the tip to go over the bigger hearts here. And we'll just turn this. So you can use just regular sandpaper. This is Stampin' Up. It's old. You can tell it's very well used and loved, which is nice because you can put the sandpaper. It's Velcro. I wish we still sold this, but we don't. But yeah, you can just grab sandpaper out of your garage or wherever you keep your sandpaper. And we're just sanding off that top layer of Petunia Pop so that our hearts will pop out. And then it is a little sandy, so you just want to, you know, it's got paper on it. You just want to wipe that off. So we'll just go ahead and adhere this to our front of our card. And this was cut 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've die cut these, and I hate to say I don't have any of the new Valentine sets. I used an old one. It's retired long time ago. I don't even know if it says the year. It was a long time. It's called Sweet and Sassy Framelits Dies. We don't call them framelits anymore, do we? Anyway, I like that these hearts have got 2 different designs. The ones that are just straight hearts, and then the curvy, you know, the sexy hearts, the curvy hearts. So I've just die cut these out of Petunia Pop, Bubble Bath, and, oh, we need to stamp this one first, Basic White. And we're just going to stamp it in Petunia Pop. And again, I didn't have a Valentine set that is current. So I went through my old past paper pumpkins and found a couple different Valentine stamp sets. And that's what that is. So the stamp was from a Valentine past paper pumpkin. So we're just gonna pop these up on the front of our card. Just cut the edges of these. Oh, actually, you know what? This one's gonna overlap, so I don't want one there. And then I just need a little one right. Actually, that's not gonna stick anymore, so let's get a new one. Just a tiny one at the bottom of this. And then we'll put all those together on our card. Am I still on camera? Okay. Making sure. And we're just gonna put this kind of in the center. I'll just put those on there for now. And that's just gonna overlap, so we'll just add just a little adhesive right on that top left edge. And then we've got our words here. We'll just add a little adhesive at the top of here with our Happy Valentine's. And then I figured we'd add some bling. So we've got the frosted iridescent dots. There were 9. They're on sale for $8.10 on the Last Chance list. And you know, you can pick out whatever colors you want, but I think I'll just add like a purple one here. Maybe a pink one over here. Whoops. So just to add a little fun to it. So that is card 1. All right, moving on to card 2. We've got pieces here. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. So these weren't in the catalog and they weren't on the online exclusives that I printed out, but somehow I found them online. They're called Lovely Doilies, and let me open it and show you. It comes with 24. So you've got 6 each of the different colors and sizes. So you've got 6 of the big red. You've got 6 of those and 6 of the bubble bath and white, large ones, and then 6 of the small red and of the small bubble bath and white. So I took one of these and cut it into 4 pieces. So I just lined it up on my trimmer and cut from this line to this line and this line to this line to get 4 pieces out of that. And we're just going to use 2 of them on this card. Oh, and it's $8. It is $167.104. So we've got a white base for this. And then the real red is cut 4 by 5 1/4. Actually, you know what? Let's put these on here first so that if we need to trim them down, we can. So we're just going to add some adhesive here. And then rub it so that the sticky's not showing. It is time to make Valentine's cards. So the grandkids are coming by tonight, and figure we need to start talking about what they want to make for their friends at school, their Valentine's. Okay, so we're just gonna put this one in the upper left corner. Just lining that up there, and then in the bottom right corner, just adds a little Lovely Doilies. Then we'll attach this to the front, some Stampin' Seal. And, oh, I didn't cut this 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. I cut it, what did I cut it? 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And it's just a little bit long here, so I'm going to just take my trimmer here. And we'll just trim my card down just a little bit. There we go. So let's move this. Okay. So for our hearts here, we're gonna stamp this Happy Valentine's, and we're gonna do this one in real red. And I found a slightly different Valentine's stamp. It's a little bit, it's just different letters, different shape. So we're gonna just stamp this one in real red on the white heart. And then we'll pop all of these up just because. So we'll add our mini dimensionals. Just peel off the covers on those. And these we're just going to stack on each other. just start with our bubble bath, this pink heart. Again, it was cut with retired dies, but we do have new heart-shaped dies. And this one is in real red. And these are the curvy hearts also. And then our Happy Valentine's Day. So we could add some bling to that, but I kind of just like it just like that. So on to the last one, and I am taking a long video today, aren't I? Okay, so we have got our real red. And this will be our card base, 5.5 by 8.5. And then I've cut a small piece for the inside so that we can write our sentiment, our love note to our loved one. Just put this on the inside. And that's just cut 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've cut this 4 by 5 1/4 basic white and ran it through the Hearts of Love embossing folder. And we're just going to adhere this to our card front. And it is fun because it's, you know, you can feel the bumps on it. So this can go to your blind friends too. I don't know if they'll know what it says, but okay, I've got all the pieces here. So I've die cut the word love, actually LVE. The O, we're going to use the heart. And I should have done the adhesive sheets. Where are they? I should have used the adhesive sheets for this, and I didn't think about it in time, but that would have helped a lot better if I had put this on the back of the black paper first and then die cut it. It would have been a lot easier. But we're just going to add some adhesive to these. We'll just be careful putting our adhesive on there. But yes, it definitely would have been easier if I had put, I love that, what is it called? Adhesive sheets, yeah. It's awesome. You just peel it and stick to the back of your paper, you die cut, and bam, you've got your adhesive already on there. So it's a lot easier than this and trying to get it to go on the right spot, but I just wasn't thinking very smartly. Okay, and then our heart for our O. So let's start. And these, I'm sorry, these were die cut with the Alphabet a la Mode dies. I love these dies. They've got the whole alphabet on there, plus they've got numbers and some special characters. And then they've got duplicate on some letters that you use more often. There's like 2 T's, there's 2 A's, 2 E's, 2 I's. There really should be 2 O's, but I guess there is another O because of the 0. I guess there's 2 O's, isn't there? I'm not sure what this symbol is, or this symbol, or this symbol. I don't even know what language that is. But anyway, they're fun. You can spell whatever you want. So we're just gonna put, let me rub off the excess adhesive. See, if I had used the adhesive sheets, this wouldn't have been a problem, but okay, so we're just gonna put our L here. And then I'm gonna add the E over on this side so that they're spaced out kind of evenly. I think that's a little low. Let's move it up just a smidge. I'm making sure that I am seeing your comments here. I guess it's just me and Shirley. So if you're watching the recording later, make sure you come on and say hi so you get a chance to win these 3 cards we're making. And then we're going to add our V Get all that adhesive stuck to it where it doesn't show. And then our heart is going to go right where the O should go. And then I tied this ahead of time, but it's easy to tie this ribbon. This is the red and white, Real Red and Baker's Twine. And it comes on a roll with 15 yards. So I just tied this little bow, and then I'm going to use one of these little mini glue dots from a paper pumpkin kit to pick up my little glue dot. And I'm going to put it right on the top of my heart, and then add my little bow. So there we are. And then this one I'm going to have to redo. I don't know. I got to figure this out. Different colors or something. I just wanted a masculine card, and I did see one online, but I didn't take a picture of it or save it to Pinterest, and now I can't find it. And I'm like, oh, but that one was so cute. Anyway, tell me which one of these is your favorite. Is it the Petunia Pop, or is it the, let's call this Happy Valentine's Day. And this one is Love. So which one is your favorite? My letters are pretty straight, not too bad for not being able to be over it like that. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day, a great week, and I just want to thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you guys. Again, if you want your 20% discount, make sure you email me. My email's not on there. At Carrie0823@yahoo.com, and I can, or just text me and I can get your order placed. So thanks for your support. Love you guys. Bye-bye.